DanielJSiegel, MD, The Upward Spiral, Using Neuroscience to Reverse the Course of Depression, One Small Change at a Time. Embark on a journey to understand and combat depression through the lens of neuroscience in this summary of The Upward Spiral, Using Neuroscience to Reverse the Course of Depression, One Small Change at a Time, by DanielJSiegel, MD. Uncover the role our brains play in depression, the distinction between anxiety and worry, and the impact of habits, exercise, decision-making, sleep, and gratitude on mental health. By exploring these essential elements, you will gain valuable insights into combating depression and fostering an upward spiral towards emotional well-being.
Demystifying depression. Depression is a complex mental state that results from a malfunctioning prefrontal cortex. The limbic, or feeling, brain is responsible for emotions such as stress and anxiety. The prefrontal cortex regulates the limbic system under normal circumstances. However, when the prefrontal cortex is not functioning correctly, negative emotions begin to get out of control. A person who is facing depression may continue spiraling downwards, with the factors that trigger it varying from person to person. Anxiety and worry are leading contributors to depression, and it can lead to chronic depression in the worst cases. Breaking the loop of worry and anxiety. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning, is also in charge of worrying, and when triggered, worrying can lead to anxiety. Anxiety is the experience of potential problems as though they are actually happening. Worry and anxiety exacerbate one another, resulting in a downward spiral. The loop is difficult to break, as worry disrupts the prefrontal cortex's important job of making plans and considering potential problems. Overcoming depression, the importance of positive feedback. Depression leads to a negative focus on events, keeping the individual trapped in a downward spiral. The brain's tendency to focus on emotional events is stronger for some people, leading to a negative outlook on life. This pessimistic outlook is worsened by bad habits. Pleasurable activities like comfort eating release dopamine, requiring more repetitions to get a chemical fix. The part of the brain responsible for habits, called striatum, prompts repetition of bad habits, worsening the depressive state. To overcome this, individuals should seek positive feedback to balance the negative impact of depression on their outlook. Exercise as a depression fighter. Exercise fights depression on physical, mental, and social levels, improving sleep, increasing energy, reducing anxiety and stress, and getting individuals out into the world. People who are depressed usually assume that physical activity won't help, but every little bit will create an upward spiral. Even small changes such as walking after breakfast or taking a walk in between work, releases positive chemicals. Escaping life's spiraling emotions. Life is full of difficult decisions that often lead to worry and anxiety. However, making decisions and setting precise goals can create certainty and lift you out of despair. This logic is illustrated in the classic book Touching the Void by Joe Simpson, where you must keep moving forward and making decisions even if they lead to backtracking. Making decisions opens windows for success, as well as releases chemicals in your brain like dopamine that make you feel good. To make goal setting effective, your goals need to be specific and manageable. For instance, instead of setting a goal to get a new job, commit yourself to sending out 5 resumes a week. By doing this, you can achieve your main aim through incremental steps and boost your sense of achieving success. Overall, making decisions and setting specific goals can lead to a sense of control and create an upward spiral to escape life's spiraling emotions. Optimize your sleep. Sleep is a crucial aspect of physical and mental health. Poor sleep affects mood, memory, and learning ability, and is often linked to depression. On the other hand, great sleep improves focus, decision-making, and reduces stress. To optimize your sleep, establish a consistent sleep routine, avoid screens before bedtime, and steer clear of caffeine and alcohol. The way your bedroom is arranged, the amount of exercise you undertake, and the time you go to bed and wake up all affect sleep quality. Experts refer to these actions as sleep hygiene. While quality matters, the quantity of sleep is also key, with most people requiring 7 to 8 hours per night. Optimizing sleep requires recognizing the factors that impact it and taking deliberate steps to improve it. The power of gratitude. Expressing gratitude can have a significant impact on combating depression and improving overall well-being. It is a state of mind that is not dependent on one's life situation and can be practiced by keeping a gratitude journal. Gratitude has been scientifically proven to lift mood, replace negative thoughts with positive emotions, and trigger social circuits in the brain that reduce anxiety and promote trust. Surrounding oneself with people or even simple acts like hugging or shaking hands can have a powerful effect on one's mental health. By saying, "thank you," every day, we can express the sheer gratitude we have for life and promote a positive outlook on the world around us.
In conclusion, the upward spiral sheds light on the complex mechanisms behind depression and offers practical, neuroscience-backed solutions for reversing its downward trajectory. By comprehending the role of the brain in depression, distinguishing anxiety from worry, and acknowledging the power of habits, exercise, decision-making, sleep, and gratitude, readers are equipped with the tools to break free from the grip of depression and build an upward spiral towards emotional resilience and well-being. Take your leap towards a more positive and fulfilling life by reprogramming your brain and fostering lasting change.